All I ever seen was just like shootouts and people actually getting to the money. When it came down to like growing up in it and it being hard, you really ain't know it was hard because that was all we ever seen. I remember looking out my window every night and watching drug dealers sell drugs all day long and watch them get money, watch their cars pull up, and I'll be like, man, them cars icy. And I'll be like, man, I know what's going on. I'll be watching the place. I know where people guns was at because I'll watch them stash their guns. I'll watch where people drugs is at because I'll watch them do this. And I was consistently consumed with just every single day watching them, do this thing every day. And I remember one day I was actually going to school one day. My mother used to keep me clean. And so I was going to school one day and I had my little trench coat on. I was walking up the street and I went and I was on a bus stop and I felt a dead body like laying in the dumpster. And I was looking like, yo, it's a real dead body. And you would think I was scared, but it was almost like I was interested, like, yo, that's a dead body. And then, obviously from there, we still went to school and they was expecting me to function. So I remember when the projects got shut down, they shut the projects down and everybody had to move out. And at this point, life shaped me and conditioned me into who I was, like fighting in the projects, being always in some kind of violence, always just wanting to feel important. I felt important, but I wanted other people to know that I was important. So what happened was when we moved to this neighborhood in South Baltimore, and I was like, man, I'm new around here, all right, cool. I come from this place, so you always want to rep where you from when you coming to wherever you from. Like in Baltimore, you like, look, I moved around here, but I'm from over East Baltimore, so like, don't play with me. Y'all know, like, I ain't like y'all. And I'm from the projects. This a hood, but I'm from the projects, so we moved around there. I started, dibbling, dabbling, and I started like getting pounds of weed, going to school, taking weed to school with me in my book bag, and I stopped actually going to class, and I just stopped instantly, just stopped going to school, period. I would just every day hook school. I would see so many different people around the neighborhood, and I felt like they wasn't strong enough to hold what they had down. And I was like, man, I feel like I can do this. Like, I feel like I can come out here and take this over. And I was feeling like this for a minute, and I would watch this one dude, and I would see this dude. He would come out, and he would just pull up on blocks and just start shooting at people, and people were scared of him. And then he like me, he was like, man, what's up, little homie? I'm like, man, what's up, man? He was like, man, listen. He's like, you want to kick away? I'm like, man, I love to hang with you, man. And one day, I actually was just seeing him just bullying the neighborhood and really just moving in authority. And I was like, man, I want that. I said, I want that. And he instantly, one day he ended up getting locked up. He went away for a while. And then I was like, man,